Well, good morning. Day three, that's right. Oh, what a better night last night was. I burned the old furnace. I only had one space heater plugged in. What a better night. I tell you what, kept the trailer at 66. I remember my dad taking me on a road trip. We cruised all the way to Route 66. So in his memory, I'm like, you know what, Pops, I'm gonna set it at old 66, bud. Anyways, rest in peace, Pops. I miss you so goddamn much. So, day three. I think today we're gonna go on a rip with Jeremy McGrath this afternoon around 1:30 with Maxxis Tires. So it's like a 50-mile loop that he has planned out. And so that's what we got planned for today. I got my first partner in crime showing up, my buddy Pat. He's bringing his bitchin' Bronco that he built, and I can't wait to see that sucker. I've yet to see it in person, but let's get some footage of that ripping today, the old ride with McGrath today, and just cruise around Hammertown. Oh, I see him lurking. He's a lurkerer. He's a lurkerer. There he is. He's rolling in. That's my second partner in crime, Jobs. Justin rolling in his Bronco. I thought that was Pat. Pat's right on his tail. So he's got his Bronco too. We're gonna have multiple Broncos. It's a Bronco fest. Okay, here comes Pat in the Bronco now. Here he's rolling down the road. Finally.
Boys?
Yeah, buddy, you made it. Right on. Find a spot, brother.
Hey, where do you want me? Do you care?
No, don't care. Don't care. Woo-wee. Look at this bad boy.
I'm gonna drop it and leave it for the week. So.
All right, let's get him unloaded and figure it out. These boys just pulled in. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, day three, and they're already wrenching. It's always working on stuff, right? We bring all our toys out here. We build them for weeks, months, years beforehand. And then at the event, you get here and you're like, God, I still got to figure stuff out on these things. You dudes know how it goes. But it's Friday. Just a bunch of pre-running still going on. They got race course is all along this mountain right here. And then it goes behind the mountain, right up through here. And so just bitching trucks all day long. Just buzzing through camp, going pre-running, figuring stuff out, coming back, working on their units. And I'll just give you a quick little blip of what camp looks like. So as you can see from the first day I showed up, way more motorhomes rolling in. I mean, that hill was damn near empty over there, but it's just slowly filling in. And we got our camp set up here. I'll show you guys a little deal. So I run this Honda 2000. You saw that dilemma I had earlier. But I have this gas bag that runs this sucker. It's like 7-8 gallons to that cap, to a connection, and it just works primo. So, car there, I keep it covered, locked in with the truck, and then we keep all our fuel covered. Just keep the dirt and stuff off. And I had a 30-foot cable, but I lost the key to this sucker. So now I have a 15-foot cable just doubled up. I got the old Daytona 4K jack on here. Kind of jacks up the frame, especially for the nights it gets super windy. The nights it gets super windy, trailer rocks back and forth, back and forth. And it's just a bunch of dudes staying in this trailer. So if that trailer's rocking back and forth, it's the frickin' wind, okay? Yeah, so anyways. All right, I got a bunch of stuff to do. I got to get cameras set up. My GoPros, make sure they're all charged. My battery packs are all charged. GoPro mounts mounted on the car. I got to do all kinds of shenanigans. So stay tuned for more. Who out there loves Broncos? I know I do. Woo! Just beautiful work. Designs, LP9s. the interior. Oh boy. Let's wide angle this sucker. Hey, those Switch Pros are nice.
So I've been messing with I got a great working valve.
The old Deaver packs in the rear. See, underspring mounts. God, so bitchin'. All right, so enough of the outside. Let's get inside and take this thing for a rip. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-pilot speaking. Here in Johnson Valley, California, King of the Hammers 2023. It's a brisk 42 degrees outside. Current time, who knows? Should be a bumpy ride, but smooth in some spots. Nice quick flight.
So these stupid things
See you there.
Programs.
I've been on the road, I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor. We stealing at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, hot, still trying to flip it out the stove. Rocking fake J's, praying that nobody know. Watch them take my dog away.
All right, so we're on these little goat trails in the middle of nowhere in the old Bronco. We come across a waterfall, and it's just not worth beating up the truck over, breaking an axle or anything like that. So yeah, it is what it is. So we're just gonna back out of here. So yeah, it's just a little too much for the Bronco. So we have the Kawasaki ride coming through, but Pat, hold up. There, we got more cars coming, so yeah. Yep, you're good. Just turn passenger. Yep, keep going. Straight. So see, this is that stupid whoop road that I waited at yesterday for hours. And then I was like, squirrel, when I heard that dude's crawler, you know, the tarantula start up. So now everyone's doing some testing today, considering the race is tomorrow, Saturday. So now we're getting some good action on this freaking road. All right, we're gonna go rip with Jeremy McGrath right now. Do about a 3-hour loop, 50, 60 miles. Got Phil from Down to Mob. Are we gonna do it?
Dude, I'm so down to Mob. This is, thank you, man. This is like highlight of the trip, brother.
It's amazing.
It's so cool.
That's what we do out here. We're out here for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What else are we gonna do? We might be late to nothing.
Yeah,
Let's
this is
roll.
the coolest thing I've ever been early to.
Early to, right?
Thank you, man.
Yeah, let's get it, bud.
Sweet. All right, guys, let's be safe. Oh, yeah, let's do a picture. Yeah.
Are you working? I don't know.
thing works so good.
Isn't
And
it wild?
you're just, you know exactly what it wants to do, man. Oh my God.
And that's the thing, you gotta drive them hard for them to work.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, really though. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. I've never been in a mob like that. Side by side. Yeah. No, not quite like that. Ooh. So sick. Damn, dude, my heart's fucking ripping.
Woo! And now we don't even need to continue with the ride. You know, like,
right?
it's too slow. Isn't that wild though, Phil?
Dude, absolutely out of this world.
Fucking out of control. That's so good.
It literally takes you into another world, like
Yeah, it's a...
tunnel vision, like. Wow.
Hell yeah, let's go back get beers now.
Right?
That's so badass, bro.
Oh, dude, that's just fucking unreal. Yeah, I just can't get over how much my heart's racing right now. Bill,
Well, you put a lot of faith into the driver, you know, like...
Yeah.
Cause you yard sale at that, you're in a yard sale.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Well, you know how to drive this thing, man. I mean, Will, you ever been that fast on the side by side?
Yeah, first time.
Me too, man. I've been fast, but not that fast, and not that rough and smooth all at the same time.
Right?
Holy cow.
Dude, it just eats all of it.
Yeah.
All of it just gets eaten.
All of it eaten up by Shock Therapy Tune.
Yeah.
What shocks are they?
Yeah, Shock Therapy tuned them all.
Yeah.
Specific weight springs, specific oils, you know?
Yeah.
And it's tuned for big folks like me!
Yeah, so we're fitting right into these seats.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Oh. This has me
You
debating.
guys want to keep going or go back?
We can go back or keep going. It doesn't matter.
Whatever, dude. I'm down to do our own thing if you want.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, let's do
fuck.
our own thing. They're real slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking slow.
Yeah, just
that was my buddy Justin in that Bronco.
Nice.
See what they're up to.
Yeah, because that's like a 3.5 hour deal.
Yeah. Eating up. Watch this tire. Oh my God. Holy dude. That one spot too, that one big one. Woo! Oh my gosh, dude, you know how to drive it. I can't believe, like, I can't believe. Yeah, I'll do that.
Go all the way down.
What?
Hang on, does this thing go all the way out? I think I lost
Last year, what? Phone?
the yeah, does it go all the way out?
Hold on, we'll figure it out.
No, just on the floor page. Hang tight, let me just look right
Yeah.
here.
We can take a break here for a minute.
Yeah, sure, dude. Holy shit, dude. Oh my gosh. Wow, bro. Holy cow. Hell yeah.
GoPro got back from ripping with Jeremy McGrath. It was an epic ride. We ducked out a little bit halfway through. It was just a little too slow for us, right?
Yeah, you were a little too down to mob, I think.
Right?
Which I was stoked for, dude. Oh my gosh. What an experience. I've never been in a side-by-side that fast with the driver that good. And yeah,
Oh,
thank you,
I'm
brother.
blushing.
So seriously, dude, like it was unreal.
No,
Like,
well, thanks for rolling with me, dude. I greatly appreciate it. What a freaking epic time. So, with that, we're Down to Mob. Buddy Phil, founder of Down to Mob. And we're just going to enjoy some more KOH. So, if you want, like it, subscribe to it, and we'll see you tomorrow. Again, day 3. This is only day freaking 3. I need a Monster. I need a Red Bull. I need some food because we haven't eaten yet. It's what time is it? 3 o'clock?
it's
3 o'clock?
daytime, 3 o'clock. Yeah, it's
3
daytime
o'clock?
approaching nighttime.
Yeah, and I have yet to eat anything. So everyone's rolling into camp. We're setting up. We're going out. We're ripping. Stay tuned for so much more. It was a dang good time, huh?
We gotta get some.
What do you got here? PBR. Yes, bud.
Oh, thanks to JS
Look
Foster
at this.
Imagery.
He just it's a monster, a little baby monster. Right on, bud.
Oh, it's awesome.
JS
Thank you,
Foster
guys.
Imagery.
Cheers.
Check it out.
Oh, hands down.
Right on. Well, there's my energy drink. All right, guys, stay tuned. So much more. All right, we're back at camp. Back at camp. It's about 4:30, 5 o'clock right now. Sun has settled right back there behind the mountains. Starting to cool off. Check out this moon. There it is. We got a full moon. Full moon tonight. It's gonna be freaking bitching out at Chocolate Thunder. Full moon. But this sun sets. Like, take that in for a second. Just wherever you're at, go outside, take in a sunset, take in a sunrise. It's freaking invigorating, I tell you what. So, we're back. We went with Phil from Down to Mob, and we ripped. Like, we had such a good time today. So, I'm gonna take the car. I'm just gonna go through it, make sure everything's good to go. Check it out. So we hit some nasty stuff today. Got on top of about a 3-minute whoop section at about 60, 65, 70, around there. And just go through, and I like to check the axles, the front diff, make sure everything's nice and tight. Look at the shock travel. Yeah, we hit all the way down to the bump. So we bottomed out that shock hard. Clean off the old front camera. We'll do that in a little while. But I'm gonna bust out the old air compressor and just give the car a good blowing through. Clean out the front radiator, the back turbo, the intercooler, clean out the intercooler. Just give it a good dusting. Starts to clot and coagulate with thick dust that's out here. So just make sure everything's nice and clean for tomorrow. I go through all the lug nuts, torque them all down to spec, which who knows what spec is. 90, 100, 110, 87.32976 alpha beta tater tot. Like, who freaking knows what spec is? I go 95, maybe 97, 98, who knows? But I check those things religiously. I check them out after each, decent ride, 100 miles, 150 miles. So today we did about 100 miles of ripping. And yeah, just check those lug nuts, because the last thing you want is to boom and then have your wheel go blowing past you. Yeah, that ain't fun at all. But This place is starting to get packed and I freaking love it. I can't get enough of it. I dig it. I dig the chaos, the dust. Take it in. Just dudes always ripping, always just going through. And motorhomes galore rolling in through, and it is just freaking bitching. So, with that being said, I got a lot of work to do. You want to join me? Let's do it. All right, so we got the air compressor plugged in the old generator, and I just have a couple hoses and just a nice freaking blower. I'll blow, clean out the brakes. Kind of what comes out around the bead. Is that too much? I don't know. I just like to make sure there's no dirt getting in there, causing slow leaks, whatever. I do have tire balls, but it's just a habit. I don't know. Clean the radiator. You can see a little bit of dust coming up and out. Let that sucker pump up because it's a tiny Craftsman. Tiny old Craftsman. Clean the old light bar off. There, for all your instruments in here, freaking clean out. I had a rock stuck back in here, behind the light. Clean those suckers out. The radio will get all blowing. Because dirt fucking gets everywhere. Let's go check out that rear pumper. All right, so we got to get this side of the SMB in. Bitchin'. And one last wheel to do. All right, Pat, you already cooking burgers, brother?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, let's check these suckers out.
Some macaroni salad, a little potato chips.
Ooh. I smell some kind of a Traeger rub.
Oh.
What are we cooking with here? What do we got?
The Steve Cameron special.
Oh, that's what that is. All right, all right. Man, look at this. We got burgers going. We got the smudge pot cooking. We got the full moon up there. What a freaking great night.